Hello aspirants, welcome to our channel Disc Civil Services in Detail. So let's start today's The Hindu Daily Newspaper Analysis and Answer Writing Strategies of Jan 14th. First of all, wishing you all happy Pongal, happy Makka Sankranti. మీకు మీ కుటుంబ సభ్యులందరికీ కూడా భోగి సంక్రాంతి మరియు కర్మ పండుగ శుభాకాంక్షలు. I really wish heartfully that all your wishes may come true. So let's start the important topics from today's point of view, as we are going to discuss highly important topics of today's paper, both editorials and other current affairs details. Let's check it out. So today's quote is, don't stop when you are tired, stop when you are done. Really, these gives lots of motivational. I mean, motivational thoughts are really important because we are doing such a wonderful preparation and lots of ups and downs are there. So we definitely need some sort of motivation, inspiration, some pushing factor to do our best. So these are the festival slides we added for our aspirants and their family. Once again, happy Pongal. And these are different locations and different names of these particular festival in our different regions. So thought to share so that you should have this basic idea about Pongal, because most of the time UPSC frames questions and asks relevant to festivals, especially regional festivals, culture and all. Okay, let's start the session. These are the important topics, list of important topics which we are going to do today. These are the editorial perspectives. And again, as I am saying, Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is highly important and it is lots, it's in news because of many reasons, as the article itself speaking clearly that on 1915 Mahatma Gandhi ji returned from South Africa, and this day we are celebrating as Pravasi Bharatiya Divas because he is the first Pravasi who returned to India. See, Pravasi Bharatiya Divas is particularly giving a respect and what it's called understanding the contribution given by the people who are working and doing their best, even they are staying away from their motherland. So how they are contributing, what they are giving back, and how they are improving the economy of the nation, and how they are bringing all the cultural and traditional perspectives into one place. All these things we are going to discuss detail in upcoming sessions. For now, we are just giving the important facts of this particular article. So again, PBD, we have discussed why we celebrate, and this time more than 3000 delegates came from 70 countries, and we have announced Pravasi Bharatiya Samman to them, and all of them are really working so hard as giving huge contribution from diaspora, especially for this Vikasit Bharat by 2047. So how we are gonna achieve? By building ourselves so strong in the different spectrums like economy, environmental, societal, cultural, and maritime security, energy. All these are the some of the sectors where we are strongly working, and we are really striving to build ourselves as a global leader. We have done enough discussion about this, and this particular topic is clearly giving highlights of the millions of dollars NRIs and PIOs, how they are giving and contributing, and how they are increasing the awareness, and how they are enhancing and engaging themselves for the community development and all. So in upcoming sessions we will be going to discuss about this particular topic very clearly, because remittances, foreign investments are playing a huge role in building economy. So recent one of such example is recent Satya Nadella's contribution and investment in AI sector from Microsoft. So this is one such example, and we are going to discuss about it soon very clearly. Okay, what's the next topic? Presidential reprieve. Despite discharge, the US will have to deal with the India US relations. We are soon going to do. At that time, we will be uh, compiling all these editorials and important topics, and from historical background to present 2025 to future aspirations and future deals. We are discussing everything from historical geographical, environmental, economy, like trade and commerce and service sector, and what are the bilateral and multilateral relations. We are going to discuss about this in detail. Just give us few some time. We are going to prepare extraordinary topics on these India and other nations international relations. Especially we are doing exclusive sessions on IR. Okay, and Trump card global politics outcome of India, outcomes of India. That's what I just said. This is again highly important, and it is giving a lots of input about global politics and Asia, India, and America first, and all these things. Global stability, especially Indo-Pacific region. See, India US relations, high probable topic and highly having chances of appearing both prelims and mains even for interview. When you are going to attend the interview, make sure you should have strong command over IR. And for the people who are writing other competitive exams, make sure this is the time. Trump is coming up with lots of initiatives, so high chances of getting these questions in your exam too. So having a basic idea about trade, especially other than services sector and skill development, have a clarity. When we are doing this session, we will be giving complete facts and details and analysis of this India US relations. No need to worry. Just maintain consistency and keep on following so that you will be able to understand everything clearly. Okay, this particular article, this is highly important. Again, I'll tell you how. See, transforming mentalities redefining masculinity. This particular article is talking about, it's directly saying that men's contribution for building better society. It's talking about transformation. This particular article is highly important from essay point of view and mains, GS mains, where you will be having questions on society or gender equality or something related to role of, every time we get questions on role of women, so this time you can write it as a role of man also, where we are thriving lot for empowerment and all these things. See, of course women are doing wonderful, but definitely they need strong moral and positive support from the fellow beings. Like this particular article is again saying how this UNESCO's transforming mentalities initiative has given a strong role. This particular article highly important, Nana, and we will be discussing about it in detail. This article given few crux of the recent observations from this what is called UNESCO's aim to shift the way men engage with gender issues. And this article is clearly talking about societal issue that demands the active engagement of men from early childhood. And this is given few data. See, here we are talking about equal world, gender equality, having equal opportunities, having this women empowerment, having taking responsibility even after postmortem woman passes through different stages. So how these people are going to utilize these paternity leaves and all. So this is one report given by International Center for Research on Women, where it is proudly presenting Engaging Men and Boys, a report on pathways to gender equality in India. This is highly important. These kind of reports they directly quote in exam and ask which of the following organization has released this report. They may say UNESCO, ICRW, or they may say something World Bank, or something they say World Report, UN report, and they give one which of the following organization has released this report. So you have to be very thorough with the editorials whenever something coming like this. And this is Mardon Wali Baat is an initiative by YP Foundation, which is like storytelling, utilizing social media to foster conversation and improving positive masculinities. See, upbringing matters a lot. Whenever something happens, we take immediate action. Instead of that, reacting after happening the incident, Preventive measures is very much important to handle any issue, whether it's a societal perspective or environmental perspective or economic. Something like inflation आने के बाद उसको कैसे handle करना चाहिए, और some disaster happen, उसके बाद उस disaster को कैसे rehabilitation और disaster management के through handle करना चाहिए. Something happened which is not acceptable in the society, उसके मतलब उसको कैसे हैंडल चाहिए, कैसे करना चाहिए, हाउ टू, मतलब कुछ इंसिडेंट होने के बाद इंस्टेड ऑफ थिंकिंग हाउ टू हैंडल, वी शुड थिंक ऑलवेज अबाउट preventive measures. See, prevention is better than cure. That is what here I'm trying to convey. And finally, this article is clearly giving a complete crux of how these mentalities are transforming, and how that is helping for the gender equality, and how that is giving an opportunity, equal opportunity for women at workplace, at home and everywhere. So high chances of getting essay on women always, or else something related to ethical perspective or societal perspective essay आएगा, तो you should be very much prepared with these kind of analysis and observations. Again, you have to copy paste them and write it in your mains. First of all, develop a habit of writing running notes. Whatever I am teaching, write it down everything very clearly, and after that try to conclude these editorials, bring up the crux of the important points and write it down in your notes. So whenever you're having time, just go through them and revise as many times as possible. So use these kind of keywords like engaging man and boys a report, mardon wali baat, and this one more important word here given, see, dekh rekh, hamari shadi. So these are kind of developing gender equality, equal opportunities, and participating in family responsibilities like taking care of nutrition, planning kids, tackling gender bias through small and everyday actions. It gives a huge impact. So as I said, upbringing matters. Start from your house itself. Teach them how to be, teach them to be the best human beings. So see, you are going to become a bureaucrat officer. So from here onwards, you should think like what I can do best for my nation. This is how you have to develop and generate your thoughts. Only studying, only going through the academics, it doesn't bring like much impact. But when you are अंदर से तुम्हें जब लगेगा कि yeah, I'm going to be the best, I'm going to do best for my society, for my nation, automatically that will reflect in your answers. And the examiner also checks your ethical and humanitarian perspective in your answers, which doesn't come with a daily answer writing practice. It has to be done from your मतलब दिल से आनी चाहिए, दिमाग से आनी चाहिए. It doesn't comes on paper or pen in one day. Your answers reflects what you are. So that's what I'm saying. I'm allotting few more minutes to this particular discussion so that you will be able to understand the seriousness of giving strong suggestions. Okay, PM Modi to inaugurate Jedmore tunnel in Jammu Kashmir. We have added few slides here which are giving clear cut analysis of this map and everything. See, this tunnel highly important, because again this will be going to be in news. UPSC every time frames questions like, it gives list of states and ask list of achievements, or something like cyclones or national parks or biosphere reserves, or something which is recently happened or any recent initiatives. It it asks you to match the following with the state. So you have to be very thorough, and this time lots of things happening in Jammu Kashmir. This is high probable state, high probable topic this year for any competitive exam, and for UPSC you must and have should be a very clarity of this. See how this tunnel is gonna improve the economy, as this will definitely improve the trade, imports and exports, and most importantly it gonna save time and energy. So we are going to do a clear cut analysis of this, as it is a huge infrastructural development and it will boost tourism too. So we will be doing a very thorough session on this. Just go through the map and understand how this Jojila Pass and Jedmo Tunnel and all these things are playing a crucial role in connectivity. It's a kind of building connectivity. I will be explaining it very clearly. Just go through the maps once again. So okay, here I'll just check explain once again. It's completely about connectivity. Connectivity will help to, first most important thing, it will save time and energy, and most importantly it improve trade, especially imports and exports. Third most important, it will improve tourism, which will indirectly give an opportunity to develop employment and job opportunities, which will be indirectly helping for improving livelihood conditions of the youth there. Thereby they can build themselves through strong skill development activities. See, this one particular connectivity is directly or indirectly related to developing the economy of the nation, giving huge employment opportunities, giving huge chance for exposure and exploring the local, traditional and cultural systems and national parks and places and everything. See, and it can also help for defense cooperation, and it will give all weather connectivity to Jammu and Kashmir, which is highly a challenge for the people who are living there. So these connectivity will be definitely not only helping for improving economy, this will directly and indirectly give huge impact on environmental, cultural and societal perspectives too. Thereby we can handle the terrorism, where we can control the terrorist related activities. Security can be developed, tourism can be improved and all these things. And this particular article he is saying Dilli ki duri was the one of the challenge which we achieved. So now our nation is going to be developed as the top one, and we are focusing on governance, building India as Viksit Bharat, and having these roads, bridges, rails, connectivity, all this will give access to people's connectivity, and all these will give a connecting point. It's a kind of, you people are not matlab northeastern regions, and Jammu Kashmir is one such area where they are focusing lot on connectivity to bring them into the mainstream. That's it. And what are the other challenges and how they can be tackled, we will be discussing in detail. Here I'm just giving analysis of the topics. Yeah, this is one quiz on this. High chances of appearing on your prelims, so be thorough with this. And I always say these 100 years and 50 years facts are highly important. Write it in your notebook, and whenever you are feeling like yes, this is relevant to particular essay or mains answer, you just quote them. It will give a lots of a good impression on you, that examiner feels like yes, he is giving extraordinary facts along with analysis. And this transparency, again we are going to discuss it. As I said, uh, articles related to IR, articles related to an economy, articles related to environment, articles related to political polity, especially acts and amendments, these perspective, and something related to society and something related to SNT. We are compiling all articles in one place and giving a crux, complete facts, complete data, analysis and PYQs. We are going to discuss PYQs, and we also explain you what are the expected questions from these areas. So we will be discussing it again. And yes, this is one more important state relevant article we are going to discuss. PM Kisan. See, these charts, these data, try to sum up in 4 to 5 lines and write something related to whenever it's coming like agriculture or governance or initiatives by recent government or something, or farming sector, how it is evolving, what can be done, kind of challenges can be handled, kind of. So just try to sum up these facts in 4 to 5 lines and use these facts and quotes whenever you are writing something related to talking about scheme allocations. Pradhan Mantri Krishi Samman Nidhi is one such, which is providing yearly income support to eligible farmers and all. So what are the highs and lows, and what are the pros and cons, and what are the achievements, and what can be done so that these can be um received by the beneficiaries, and targeted groups can be able to utilize the fruits of these schemes. So talk about decentralization and ground reality, and you can quote these facts as an example when you talk about this. So here I am explaining you how to read and how to make notes and how to connect that to your preparation and how to interlink that particular topic to your answers. That is where I'm stressing out. Just check it out. And in Meghalaya, superstitious make things worse for cancer patients. Yes, we are going to discuss about this. And Konkan streak rate. Yes, here this particular topic is talking about Sada. So these kind of terminology is highly important. UPSC directly frames questions from these articles like this particular area. See, Sadha like Pathar are rocky and harbor unique endemic flora, cover it in monsoon season. So what is this Sada is actually? It is a 1000 meters tall mountain ranges, 1000 meters tall rolling hills with flat tops. So UPSC directly frames a question and asks you what are Sadas, what are, and their location. Like Sadas they will give. I'll just explain. Just wait 1 second. Um, Lots of topics are there. Okay, we will be doing this here itself. So UPSC will ask you uh, what is the meaning of or definition of Sada, location. So what are their basic features, and they give some 2 or 3 statements and ask you which of the following is relevant or right. Just give an example. This is how UPSC frames questions, and the topics which are in environmental perspective, just make sure you should be aware of these words especially. um, Anyways, I'm going to explain this in detail. Mahakumbh, highly important, as this is happening after 144 years and 44 days, 45 days event. Definitely it's gonna be a huge event. So check it out from different perspectives, like it's gonna bring a huge respect to India's culture. Of course, here you from this particular topic you will learn about disaster management, crowd management, how to bring those all it's as it's going to be a huge gathering, how you are managing the uh, what is called operations, especially the arrangements and all, how it will improve the economy, and what you are taking care of environmental perspective, like taking care of rivers and all, and hygiene, clean. As we already discussed through Miyawaki, we are building plants here, and all these, planting trees here. All these things we are going to discuss about that. Apart from that, this Triveni Sangam, these rivers, and these ghats, and the people who are coming, the famous celebrities or important initiatives taken in this particular Mahakumbh event. All these we will be giving a complete clarity. At least once in week we are going to do a particular article on Mahakumbh. Sure. Because definitely there will be lots of observations from this event. Odisha Science MOU joins PM Health Insurance Scheme. We will be discussing this again. Search on for mines Assam. See, again I am telling you, this Assam mines issue is highly important, as there are lots of incident happening, especially from Meghalaya and northeastern regions, about this rat hole mining. So we will be discussing about this too. I'll just go through the article once, and I'm giving the crux of this particular topic. Anti-tank guided missile Nag Mk2 tested successfully. Whenever something done by DRDO or ISRO, without any hesitation, write it in your SNT notes. Highly important and high probable topic for every competitive exam. So what are the missiles, what are the what is called ICBM, and what are the supersonic and hypersonic, and what are the Nag, Agni, and all these missiles, and what are the other initiatives by DRDO, and what are the collaborations we having with different nations, especially in this defense mechanism. We are going to give a complete details. For now, just make a note that yes, this is successfully tested. And these are the few facts. Make a note of all these facts in your notes and write it down in your relevant GS answers, because UPSC is not only testing your content, it also testing your analytical capabilities. So write the facts where it is relevant, and apart from analysis and synopsis, present few relevant data and a few facts and few examples which will be like supposed to support your answer. That is what I'm saying, and make a note of all these facts. Yes, this one as I mentioned about red hole mining. These are the few types of minings, which is not at all acceptable, but still people are doing in different methods. So we will be going to discuss about this. Yes, this particular slide is clearly giving A to Z details of this mining and what is rat hole mining. See here they have clearly mentioned, and why is such mining banned, and what led NGT to ban, National Green Tribunal, especially in Meghalaya since 2 decades, what's happening and what is the way forward. See, rat hole definition or meaning. So what are the major causes? People are doing it irrespective of the danger or irrespective of the consequences and challenges. So how it can be eradicated or stopped? So what are the challenges to avoid or implement the strict laws so that these cannot be done? And what is the basic reason or criteria for still doing this rat mining instead of losing huge so many people are losing their lives, but still people are coming forward and working. So what about this tribal land rights and all? So what about the right to life and all? And what the Supreme Court is saying, what the NGT is saying. So we are giving a complete details of this excuse me, rat hole mining and these northeastern regions, and these coals features everything, and especially energy sector and all. We are giving a clear crux and analysis of this topic. Our team is preparing complete data of this topic. We are going to present it. Yes, as this was area which I'm talking about, team is preparing a complete detailed synopsis of this rat hole mining. We are going to present it in few days. New Year Carnival. See, this is about New Year according to Julian calendar. So this is one phase we added to have a idea about it. Yes. So when we were discussing about this, what it's called mentalities, especially something related to gender equality. High chances of appearing in your competitive exams, especially from mains perspective as well as essay perspective. So present from women's role in workplace. Okay, from there are lots of issues where we can start our discussion, from infanticide or female feticide to the final stage of the woman, like how she is dependent upon parents, how she is dependent upon partner, how she is facing struggles to build her career, how then she is going forward to prove herself in the workplace, how she is handling everything. So we can talk about domestic violence and abuse and workplace harassment and all these things, which are the challenges she is facing. And we can talk about the achievements recently which done, as women is in everywhere, every spectrum achieving, and they are flying high, like they are in space and they are in naval forces and they are working in everywhere, achieving doing their best. uh, so here this particular article is talking about mentalities. So role of men in women's achievement, that is what, and they have given few reports. So it's a kind of giving facts. So I'm saying whenever these kind of articles appearing, observations and analysis apart from the relevant facts, and check it out how they are maintaining the flow. The connectivity is very much important, that how they are starting the particular article from introduction to conclusion. Maintain that standard, understand the importance of maintaining the flow and develop that habit and present in your mains papers. That how you get marks. That is what I'm saying. And in this, I'm extremely sorry, I'm having I'm not feeling well, huge cold, cough, severe cold, splitting headache, fever, everything, but even then I'm trying to cover this session because newspaper sessions are highly important and we cannot skip these sessions, as daily current affairs are very much important. Even if we miss one session, the consistency and the connectivity will be like again, it's a challenge to maintain that. So that's why I'm still trying to cover all the topics less than 30 minutes, and we will be doing every topic in detail in the coming sessions, where we will be providing short videos of the topics, so that it will be easy for you to complete all the topics within the time limit, within the time frame. And okay, so finally this article I'm again saying, it is talking about gender equality and bridging the divide. The gap can be fulfilled, and it is talking about women empowerment, and it is talking about role of man in women's achievement, as well as it is talking about different causes for the causes or reasons for the not achieving those equality or not achieving those empowerment. Still they having few challenges and concerns and all these things. So apart from that, what are the schemes and what are the initiatives taken so that we can be supporting what is called gender equality, especially from the basic girl child education, celebrating girl child birth, kind of these. There are many initiatives like Udan and all, Ujjwal and all, Ujala and all schemes. There's a lots of schemes, and there are many schemes which are giving directly DBTs and all for the education and welfare of the child. So when you are doing something related to what is called editorial, something related to societal or economical or S&T perspective, give 360 degrees dimension of that particular article. That article is solely about mentalities of transformation and mentalities, but we connected that to gender equality, women at workplace, and women's participation in workplace, women's role in judiciary, women's role in infrastructure development, economic growth, and building strong society, everything. So here we connected everything from infanticide, female foeticide, to domestic violence, to workplace harassment, to achievements in what is called different spectrums. Like Sunita Williams is one such example of impeccable service to the space sector. So here we are completely covering the 360-degree dimension of the articles which we are doing, so that you will be having a clear cut crux of the topic. You can present it in 200 words, wonderful answers when you are writing your mains. That is the main motto, so that you will be getting a good marks, which will automatically gives good rank. And that is the main motto of doing these sessions. I hope I'm clear, and we will be covering all these topics in detail in upcoming sessions. Please do maintain consistency, do like, share and subscribe to the fellow aspirants, will be definitely helpful. And we are really trying to do our best for the upcoming sessions too, and I hope these sessions are much more helpful. If you have any queries or if you need any particular guidance or mentorship, we are providing it free. Make sure that you should be very genuine and honest towards your preparation. Anyways, once again, happy Pongal. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.